Hey guys, it's a Sunday noon and I know it's not a regular Sunday for you guys because सब लोग टेंस्ड हैं and I know a lot of messages have been piling on and मैं reply करने में थोड़ा slow हूँ because दूसरी भी चीज़ें चल रही है लाइफ में but तुम्हारे लिए I know until I answer these questions you guys are not gonna actually breathe easy, so I decided to compile all these questions into a short summary. I listed down all your queries. मैं पूरे सारे comments मैंने पढ़ लिए, सारे messages पढ़ लिए, सारे questions में 16 ऐसे questions है that have been repeating over and over again. People are constantly asking the same question again and again in different ways. So I summarized these questions. I hope this video is the BAP of all videos. इस वीडियो के बाद मुझे नहीं लगता कि और कुछ मेरे पास है इस मैटर को लेके बोलने के लिए. There will be more problems that will come and then I'll address these problems. But ये मैटर जो है प्रेस रिलीज ICSE ISC 2021, I think I've summarized all my solutions in this one video. Alright, so let's start. Let's keep it to the point ताकि you just get to hear what the facts are and not my opinion. Okay, alright, let's start. First question. So when will the criteria be announced for option B? जो assessment criteria है, when do you think the board will announce it? Nobody knows this. Nobody knows this. It's not on the official website. Nobody knows this. So I have no answer for this. If you're asking me my personal opinion, I think it should be around mid-May. They'll take stock of the situation. They'll see what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks and then maybe they'll give more details about this. That's what I feel. But nobody actually knows the correct answer. So stop asking this question. You won't get to hear what you want to hear because nobody knows it. Alright. Second question. Are you sure prelims will not be considered? I've said it in numerous videos before this. Detailed explanation दिया, अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट है तो देख लीजिए जाके. But अभी short में अगर बोलना है and you want me to say it loud, yes, I am sure prelim marks will not be considered. Alright. So the next question after that was, what about internal assessments? Yes, internal assessments will be considered, but the good news is all schools will give you between 19 and 20 in your internal assessment because internal assessments and practical scores are the only scores which are in the school's hands. Alright, so they will ensure that they try to give their students the best scores ताकि school की reputation city में, country में बनी रहे. Alright, so all the kids will get it. It's educational politics, don't get into it. Alright, next. What about practical exams? Do you think they will happen? No, I don't think they'll happen. Practicals are not possible right now. Okay. Next. What if I have failed in my pre-boards and previous exams? So how much should I expect? Should I write exams? Look, honestly speaking, if you have been a poor performer and if you have failed because you didn't study or you feel you're weak, मैं आपको weak नहीं बुला रहा हूँ, अगर आप खुद को weak बुला रहे हो, आप बोल रहे हो मेरा performance consistent नहीं है, then I think the wiser option for you is to actually depend on the assessment because the assessment will always get you better marks, alright? Because वो लोग बढ़ा चढ़ा के ही मार्क्स देंगे. एंड राइट एग्जाम्स का इफ यू आर स्टिल कंफ्यूज कि सर मुझे लग रहा है मैं एक बार ट्राई कर लूं क्या एग्जाम्स लिख के, देन माय सॉल्यूशन इज व्हाई डोंट यू गिव अ मॉक boards. Alright, ask your tuition teachers or school teachers or whoever you're close to, ask them to give you a set of papers, let this be a mock exam and then you'll get an actual picture of where you stand. इन एग्जाम्स को ईमानदारी से देख के देखो ताकि तुम्हें पता चले how well prepared you are. Alright, that's the best way to decide whether you should be writing exams or you should depend on the scores. Once again, अगर ये आंसर क्लियर नहीं था and you're asking me, मेरे को नहीं समझा सर, सपोज मैं ये एग्जाम्स लिखता हूँ और मैं वापस फेल हो गया तो, then I would say go for option B, safer option for you. Alright, next. Last year they considered prelim scores, right? Wrong. They didn't. I don't know who's spreading these rumors to you. I don't know. And don't tell me, sir, देखो ये मैसेज स्क्रीनशॉट मेरे टीचर ने भेजा. I don't care किसने भेजा. फैक्ट ये है कि लास्ट ईयर भी प्रीलिम स्कोर्स नहीं कंसिडर हुए थे. ये एक रूमर है जो लोग फैला रहे हैं. Alright? Next. What will the marking scheme be then? आप बोल रहे हो प्रीलिम स्कोर्स नहीं है. Then what do you think the criteria will be? I don't know. If nobody knows, that's why they are buying time because it's a complicated affair. It is not easy. Just think of yourself as the ICSE council. No exams have taken place. You know that schools have not been conducting exams properly. You know that teaching across schools have not been uniform throughout the year. You know that half of the kids might not have given any exam throughout the year. You know that half of the kids have not been able to access quality education throughout the year. What will you do? What is a fair assessment according to you? It's not an easy answer, right? So you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. You'll have to rely on these experts. They are taking advice from everyone. They'll observe models across the globe. I'm hoping that they are doing that. That is what they should be doing. They're getting paid for it. That's the job of the education department. और वो सब consider करके they'll come up with a valid suggestion. Alright? So I don't know what the criteria will be. अच्छा सफर बोलो ना, what do you think the criteria will be? क्यों हम time waste कर रहे हैं to assume? You do know that they are not actually waiting to hear from your opinions from the internet, right? Nobody's actually Nobody cares what your suggestions are, what my suggestions are for that matter. They will do what they think is the best. So why waste your energy on that? There are better things to worry about now. Wo predictions karo. Don't predict about these things. All right? Don't predict these things. Sorry, bad English. Then next one. How much can we expect in the assessment? All right? So I would say, if observe your general scores, and this is an honest answer that only you can give yourself. Don't depend on school scores. मैं वापस बता रहा हूँ, ये मत देख कि स्कूल ने तुझे क्या दिया, मैं तेरे प्रेपरेशन की बात कर रहा हूँ. सो ऑब्जर्व के इतने सालों में 7th 8th 9th 10th में व्हाट्स योर एवरेज स्कोर बीन लाइक प्रेपरेशन वाइज, योर स्टडी वाइज. पेपर करेक्शन स्कूल में कैसे, nobody cares. I'm talking about you. You have written the papers, so you know, you must have compared your answers, so you know how you stand, where you stand as a student. So if you are getting an XYZ score consistently over these many years, उसका 30-40% मोर तुम्हें मिलेगा या 20% मोर. अभी ये मत बोलना सर मेरे को तो 90s मिलता है तो उसका 30% तो 102 या कुछ होता है, मेरा मैथ्स खराब है. बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज कि उससे ज्यादा ही मिलेगा. जो भी तुम्हारा एवरेज स्कोर है उससे ज्यादा ही मिलेगा असेसमेंट में, ये मैं गारंटी दे रहा हूं तुम लोगों को. ऑलराइट, नेक्स्ट वन. सो वी विश टू take or choose option B, but our parents are forcing us to go for option A. Alright, here's a complicated moral thing about Indian traditions. Alright, whether you like it or not, you owe it to your parents. आज तुम वो स्कूल में हो because parents ने फी भरी थी, वरना तुम वो स्कूल का चेहरा भी नहीं देख पाते. So you are not an adult yet. So whether you like it or not, if your parents have chosen for you, and if you can't talk to them, if you can't convince them, you've tried doing it, but you know they are beyond understanding, they are not listening, then you have no choice but to follow the instructions. You will have to do it. So no point cribbing over it, no point searching for answers, no point rebelling against them also. वो लोग भी गलत फॉल्ट में नहीं है. जितने कंफ्यूज तुम हो उतने कंफ्यूज पेरेंट्स भी है. और पेरेंट्स को ये लगता है कि अगर मैंने उसको छूट दे दी ऑप्शन बी सिलेक्ट करने की और अगर कुछ हो गया गलत, हाउ डू वी ट्रस्ट दिस मैन ऑन द इंटरनेट. वो बच्चा तो ऐसे ही सुन रहा, उसको तो वही सुनना है जो ये बंदा बोल रहा है. हाउ डू वी ट्रस्ट हिम? आई गेट योर पेरेंट्स पैनिक. ऑलराइट, आई गेट इट. So if you have parents who somehow don't understand, you have no other choice but to listen to them. That's the hard, bitter truth. Accept it. ताकि तुम हंस के करो, रो के करो, तुम्हें करना ही है तो might as well हंस के करो. The only thing I would say is take a break. पेरेंट्स को भी ये समझाइए कि अगर तुम 1 साल मेहनत कर रहे थे तो ऐसा तो नहीं हो 1 साल की मेहनत तुम 15 दिन में भूल जाओगे. So 15 दिन आराम कर लो. Again take up your studies after May 15, ताकि by then you'll have more clarity. The boards might have given you more clarity about what's going to happen. शायद एग्जाम्स कैंसिल हो जाए तब तक, फिर तो ये आर्ग्यूमेंट का मतलब ही नहीं बनता. और शायद ना भी हो एग्जाम्स कैंसिल तो you'll be like okay then I'll start studying now. मैं वापस से 15 दिन जोश में पढ़ूंगा. एटलीस्ट 15 दिन का ब्रेक मिला तुम्हें. So stop fighting over this situation where parents are forcing you. Alright, after the parents, will the papers be easy? So if we choose option A, do you think board papers will be easy? Yes, 100%. If you're choosing to write the exams this year, I am pretty sure if exams happen, the papers will be super easy. Corrections will be even more lenient than ever. Alright, so don't worry about these things. Now for me though, I know you're gonna hate me for the statement, but a paper is easy or tough based on how well prepared you are. अब पेपर कितना भी चिंदी हो, अगर मैं तुम्हें पूछूं ये रूम के अंदर कितने लोग हैं, बट तुम आंख बंद करके बैठे थे पूरा साल तो तुम्हें नहीं पता ना रूम के अंदर कितने लोग हैं, तो तुम तो बोलोगे यार क्वेश्चन बहुत टफ था, मुझे कैसे पता रूम में कितने लोग थे. भाई आंखें खोलनी थी, तो आंखें खोलने की मेहनत भी अगर तुमने नहीं की है then the paper will be tough for you, but otherwise the paper is going to be super easy. Alright, then can we change our options after the assessment criteria is out? Logically that's how it's going to be. I think the boards will announce a formula, then they'll ask the schools to conduct a formal survey and take your opinion and fill the forms, official forms boards के तरफ से तब आएंगे. Maybe there'll be an online form directly, you'll have to fill and choose your options accordingly. Once the criteria is out, logically यही होना चाहिए. They cannot just dump the criteria on you later कि हाँ तूने criteria B select किया, अब तेरी वाट है, तुझे choose करना चाहिए था criteria A. नहीं, they'll first give you 2 options, they'll announce the formula and then you'll have to decide what you want to decide. Alright, can schools force us based on majority? Like what if a lot of people in our school is choosing and the school has decided for us, okay, we as a school are deciding that you will have to write exams? No. Okay, they are strong arming you because they know that you are not going to argue, but people who know facts and should know facts should know this, that schools can't force you, tuition teachers can't force you, nobody can force you, I can't influence you. It's your decision or your parents' decision. It shouldn't be the parents' decision, but somehow unko right hai. So otherwise it's completely your decision. And at this age, welcome to life. मिस्टेक्स भी हो सकती है तुम्हारे डिसीजन में, बट एटलीस्ट एक सुकून, एक तसल्ली होगी कि वो मिस्टेक तुमने किया है. जब गलती हम करते हैं ना, तो हमें मोर स्ट्रेंथ होता है टू learn from those mistakes and move on. But जब हम गलती किसी और के कहने पे करते हैं ना, then we have just someone to blame. We'll just keep blaming that person कि तुमने मेरी लाइफ झंड कर दी. No, you calm down, you decide based on the facts. Facts जो अभी तक मैंने बोल दिए सारी यही facts है, ठीक है? Alright. Our schools have online exams going on right now. So should we write these exams or not? Well, if you are pretty sure you're choosing option B, don't write these exams. No matter what the school scares you into doing, no matter what the school says, just say I can't give it. I'm not in a mental state. Yeah, if just go for the sake of going and just write a blank paper and come, or just write it and come. Who cares? All I'm saying is, no, schools can't force you. If schools are still doing it, they are going rogue. They are just doing it because they know you don't know your facts. Okay? Then, what about ISC people? So we are screwed. Alright, I have a lot of ISC kids who are sad, who are depressed because they didn't get the option of dropping the exam. So now they are stuck. They don't know. They are uncertain. Well, my advice is the same as I gave to those people who are writing the exams. Don't study for 15 days, guys. Wait it out. Wait it out. Take a break for 15 days. Alright? And then just take stock of the situation and then decide what you want, what things would, I'm sorry I used the word decide because it's not in your hands. But then you will get a clearer picture. Maybe the exams won't happen only. Alright, look, what has happened is in the last 1 month, all you kids and your parents are purely focused on the educational part of COVID. You're only focusing on what's going wrong in education. But at this moment right now, there are a lot of other issues also happening. Vaccines ka shortage hai. There are like these conspiracy theories going on about vaccine shortages. There are a lot of things. COVID cases are surging. COVID is airborne now. There are reports that suggest that when India ka ye problem hai, when we are focused on one problem, we suddenly fail to focus on other problems. But those problems haven't disappeared. Problems तो हर जगह same ही चल रहे हैं, बस हम लोग अपने life में एक problem पे ही focused है. Point that I'm trying to make is, situation is horrible right now. So exams might be the last concern that's in anyone's mind. See, it's like this, when you have a best फ्रेंड, तुम्हारा बेस्ट फ्रेंड के साथ जब फाइट चल रही है तुम्हारी, तुम बहुत इन्वॉल्व हो फाइट के बीच में, बट सडनली तुम्हारे बेस्ट फ्रेंड को अटैक आएगा या हार्ट अटैक आएगा, देन यू विल फॉरगेट द फाइट. व्हाट यू विल फोकस इज ऑन द हार्ट अटैक. यू विल ट्राई एंड क्योर हिम. सो द हार्ट अटैक ओवर हियर इज द पैंडेमिक. Situation right now is far worse, but we are focusing on the fights between the best friends. So don't focus on these things, alright? So take a break. ISC kids, तुम्हारी बात कर रहा हूँ. I am validly telling you to take a break. Now again, if there's a child over here because someone texted me कि सर मेरी studies हुई नहीं है ISC की, मैं भी पढ़ाई छोड़ दूं क्या? नहीं, शॉर्टकट्स नहीं है स्टडीज में. आई हैव बीन सेइंग दिस ओवर एंड ओवर अगेन. भाई अगर एक चीज हाथ में उठाई है तो उसको खत्म करो. मैं स्टडीज की बात कर रहा हूँ, एग्जाम्स की नहीं. प्रेपरेशन खत्म करो और उसको बाद में साइड में रख दो, फिर एक ब्रेक ले लो. तुम्हारा प्रेपरेशन अगर बार बार हो चुका है, टर्म एग्जाम्स के लिए तुम प्रिपेयर थे, प्रीलिम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर थे, सेकंड प्रीलिम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर थे, तो यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड. नाउ यू टेक अ ब्रेक. ऑल यू नीड टू डू इज रिवाइज योर कॉन्सेप्ट्स वंस अगेन आफ्टर May 15. बट स्टॉप मोपिंग अराउंड. ISC किड्स, कोई प्रेशर नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, जस्ट रिलैक्स. Just things are bad, but I'm telling you, relax. All right, don't worry about it. What about admissions? Valid question. 10th graders are worried कि सर अगर अभी हम लोग का एग्जाम्स नहीं होता है, what if our marks are not good? वो जो assessment के basis पे someone even asked कि sir will the assessment के scores and those who choose to write the exams का scores साथ में आएगा क्या? ये सब के आंसर्स किसी ने रिलीज नहीं किए अभी तक. बट ओवरऑल एडमिशंस विल हैपन बिकॉज यू आर इन द सेम बेड विद अदर पीपल नो राइट नाउ. सबके एडमिशंस रुके हुए हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम्हारे अलावा लोगों के एडमिशंस चल रहे हैं एक्सेप्ट ISC बिकॉज इट्स एन इंडिपेंडेंट बॉडी. तो ISC कॉलेजेस के एडमिशंस हैव स्टार्टेड. So if you feel you wanted to opt for ISC after ICSE, then जिनको नहीं पता ISC क्या होता है, because a lot of people keep telling me I'm in 12th ICSE. That's not ICSE, that's ISC. Basically after 10th, 11th and 12th ICSE school में जो extension होता है, it's called an ISC. Alright, so ISC में अगर तुम admission लेना चाहते हो, schools have already started. उसके लिए तुम ले सकते हो. Alright, but डरना मत कि यार अगर मैं यहाँ नहीं लूंगा तो मैं अटक जाऊंगा, मेरा एजुकेशन छूट जाएगा. तुम्हारे साथ वही होगा जो आधे से ज्यादा दुनिया के साथ हो रहा है. Alright, so don't worry. College admissions will be at the same time for everyone, whether you're from SSC board, Gujarat board, ये board, Falana board, Dinkana board, any board. Everything will be uniform for everybody. It will be late. There'll be a gap. So what do you do in this gap? After you've taken a breather, कितना ही क्रिकेट खेलोगे, कितना ही आम खाओगे, कितना ही घर पे बैठ के तारक मेहता देखोगे, कभी ना कभी तो बोर हो जाओगे ना. Start developing your skill sets now. You're turning into an adult soon. Develop your skills. I keep saying this, I'm repeating myself. I honestly feel web designing, Tally, or a foreign language is the need of the hour. You know, you guys should focus on these skills. गैप ईयर को, ये गैप टाइम को यूज करो, स्किल सेट्स लर्न करो, मैकेनिक्स लर्न करो, गाड़ी को कैसे रिपेयर करते हैं, टायर कैसे चेंज करते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाईज कैसे यूज होता है, घर पे काम करना में मदद करो, पापा के बिजनेस में हेल्प करो, मॉम के वर्क में हेल्प करो. Do these things. It's really good. Do your research. Use your internet for the right uses. Read books. Listen to music. Calm down. But basically, open up your minds. Alright? Next one. Which stream should I opt for? A lot of people ask me this. Sir, 11th, 12th के बाद मैं ये करूँ. मेरे को नहीं पता. I'm a bad person to answer this. There are professionals who will be able to give you better answers for this. So you should connect with them. I'm not the person. A lot of you who listen to me often don't know who I am. I teach English. So that's my subject of, that's where my expertise is. And you know, I am from ICSE background, so I can answer questions fluently and I know what's happening in the education department. All right. So apart from all of this, I think I addressed all questions. Now, if you are wondering, okay, sir, why are you so interested? Because someone slyly said, okay, you have your agenda in this, that's why you're promoting your agenda to the kids. Kaun sa agenda? What agenda do I have? I'm not getting paid for these messages. It's a Sunday. I'd rather just sit back and watch some show on TV and relax. But I'm here, I'm setting up this whole atmosphere, I'm recording this message. It's not easy to do these things. My only agenda is this, that I want my youth, this generation, to evolve, to grow, to not be stuck because of inefficiency of the education system or inefficiency of our government, where there's no clarity of what's going to happen. So you are stuck in that bubble, in that fear. It's time to grow. अगर तुम्हारी तुम ट्रेन में हो, तुम्हारी ट्रेन अटक जाती है पटरी पे, तुम्हें कुछ क्लैरिटी नहीं मिल रहा, कोई अनाउंसमेंट नहीं हो रहा, तुम 1 घंटा 2 घंटा 3 घंटा 6 घंटा रुकोगे, इवेंचुअली यू विल गेट ऑफ द ट्रेन. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर लोग पटरी पे उतर के चलने लगते हैं बिकॉज दे स्टार्ट फाइंडिंग आउट डिफरेंट वेज के व्हाट्स हैपनिंग. दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट्स हैपनिंग विद द सिस्टम राइट नाउ. Either you choose to stay in the train or you get off and start walking. It's up to you. I would start walking because I'll give it like एक मन में एक डेडलाइन रखूंगा, चल 24 आवर्स रुक जाता हूँ, उसके बाद तो मूव ऑन करूंगा ना. पर मुझे बोल दे कोई कि हम लोग ये डिसीजन जून 15, if the board tells you that wait until May 15, then you do whatever you want. That clarity भी अगर मिल जाता तो life would become simpler. But have they given that clarity? No, they haven't. So basically, it's like, you know those irritating kids जो तुम्हारे सामने आके ऐसे उंगली रख देते हैं and you're like, अबे उंगली हटा, and they're like, I'm not touching, I'm not touching, I'm not touching. You don't know when they are going to touch you. They might just touch you anytime. That's what ICSE is doing with us right now. That's what the council is doing with you right now. They've just left it midway. अब आगे ना उंगली बढ़ा रहे, ना पता है कब उंगली बढ़ाने वाला है. So what do? Stop fighting these things. Move on. Alright, I hope I summarized all your queries, 16 queries in 17 minutes 42 seconds. So I'm going to stop talking now. I think that's about it. Alright, I think I've addressed all your queries and बाकी के सारे queries repetitive होने वाले ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है. But अगर फिर भी कुछ नहीं है तो I'll put up a Zoom meeting ID and password tomorrow on my page. Okay, as many people, I think 100 can attend the meeting. If there are valid questions, you still want to address these questions, I'll attend all your queries on Zoom. Let them not be these queries, please. Alright, take care, have a nice Sunday, listen to some music, guys. It's good. You know, just breathe. I love you guys. Thank you for all the sweet comments. Thank you for everything. Take care. Bye.